What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be working on my ZX2 project. Had a little bad news. I think the head gasket blew, and well, I only got like 2 weeks or so out of it. So anyways, we're going to kind of get into this video. It's not really a how-to or nothing, but here we go. Alright, so here we are again with the ZX2 back in the garage. I was getting multiple misfires, system too lean, you know, the normal head gasket stuff. I wasn't getting white smoke though, so anyways, I kind of figured, and I did a compression check, and the compression in 2 and 3 was like below 90 pounds, so for these, the little ZX engines, 100 is the minimum. So if you got below 100, you know, you probably got like a bad valve, bad head gasket, or maybe the head's just totally messed up or something. But anyways, I did get it taken apart, and I was right. Hopefully you can see that. You can see where she split. It drove great for a couple weeks, and then it started acting up on me, and so you know, anyways, I hooked up the OD tester and did the compression test and stuff, and well, anyways, I didn't order another kit from Amazon for the head gasket. All I done was I went to the auto parts store and I got the Felpro stuff, Felpro head gasket and head bolts. So we're gonna use that. Hopefully it'll last longer than a couple of weeks this time. I'm not gonna say anything bad about that other kit. I'm not gonna say anything bad about it at all. Sometimes you just get bad stuff. It just happens. I've gotten alternators, starters. I've gotten all kinds of like brand new parts that were just, I don't know, they were just bad. Lasted a couple weeks or lasted a month or whatever, and stuff just happens. So anyways, I did this to kind of speed things up, because you know, that kit I had to wait like a week for, and these, you know, I got them to actually ordered them up last night, and they was here this morning. So anyways, I do have it cleaned up. I'm getting ready to put it back together. This ain't no instructional video or nothing. I just wanted to kind of let y'all know where the ZX2 is at right now. One of these days I may be able to get to like fun stuff, you know, finish up the body work, give it a little paint job. I do have an idea for that, but more about that later. This is kind of about this part. I still need to fix that rocker on the passenger side anyways, so you know, I'd like to get down to some of the more fun stuff. But anyways, just trying to get it to stay running and driving is kind of the pain thing right now. So anyways, I'm gonna get this put together, and then we'll get back to you when I get that done, and fire it up and see what happens, right? Okay, I did get it put back together here. I did get it running. Sounds okay. Still need to put the timing cover back on, and I need to clamp down my intake, but other than that, I think it's maybe going to be okay. I don't know. It's poofing a little bit of smoke, but there was a little bit of coolant in number 2 and 3, and maybe a little bit in the others, because I didn't really get it all the way dried out. So hopefully that's all that is. Time will tell. Alright, so I did get back from a little spin around the block. I'm going to let it idle for a little while. So I'm going to go ahead and put the timing cover back on. It seems to be running fine. It's still poofing a little bit of smoke, but like I say, I'm sure that's just burning off what's probably in the exhaust system by now. So time will tell. Hopefully it's good now. I hope I can get a couple 100,000 miles out of it like I did that other head gasket. So anyway, get this put on here. I hope that I can start getting to like more fun stuff now, you know, like finishing up the body work and getting it painted and stuff like that, you know. Still, I'm going to need another transmission, so maybe I'll be able to do something about that pretty soon. So those don't have to be very tight, it's just plastic. Okay, now gotta pull this off here, put my ring on there. This thing back on here. Oh. Damn it. Open it up a little bit, I guess, so I can get it on there properly. I mean, the thing is, you know, this was not my intentions for this car. My intentions was, you know, to use it for a little tuner project, of course. But life gets in the way, things happen, yada yada yada. There's a little spiders on here. Alright, that should do. Yeah, I know. I need to do something about that bracket. I lost the screw to the bracket, but anyway. So now that it's back together and it's running again, I'll give it a couple of days, you know, driving it and stuff. I need to put gas in because I'm almost empty. Fuel lights on. Okay, so after a few days of driving it around, spitting and sputtering and stuff, I thought maybe the timing belt had slipped or something, and well, I had went ahead and I had the valve cover off. I still need to put the, the timing cover back on, but I had checked the timing and it was still spot on like it was supposed to be, because it was just jerking in acceleration and stuff, and I couldn't figure it out. So I went ahead and I checked the timing, and that was perfectly fine. Something didn't seem to be quite right about the whole thing, because after, obviously redoing the head gasket and new spark plugs and everything else, and then it blowing the head gasket again, pretty quickly after, I just changed it. The thing is I had bought Champion spark plugs, and I don't know if that's a contributing factor to why maybe it blew the head gasket. Maybe, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not going to speculate, but I will say this: I was in a big hurry. The parts store didn't have a set of Motorcraft, but they had a set of Champions, so I went ahead and I bought them because I'm just impatient sometimes. So anyways, you know, after, you know, checking the timing and stuff and getting to think about what it was doing and how it was acting with the surging and you know, the spitting and sputtering and popping and cracking and stuff, I mean, I was like, well, if that's not a timing issue, then what could it be? And I got to thinking, well, maybe it's those spark plugs. And well, whenever I pulled these out, this is what they look like. So I'm not sure what happened. I have no idea, but it's kind of crazy. I've never seen that happen before, but it was two of them, and they was actually in 2 and 3. Just so happens that they was in 2 and 3 side by side each other. But anyways, I went to the parts store today and I got a set of Motorcraft. Put them in. Boom, perfect, run great. There's another thing that I didn't really notice at first either. These things are like a lot taller too. So whenever you put the spark plug wires on, there would be like a gap, you know, where the seal is supposed to be, because they're like the long plug wires. So anyways, that was kind of messed up, you know, because I would have never figured I'd ever see that. Now, in the past, you know, I've had people tell me that, you know, they don't like Champion. Champion are just, you know, kind of junk. But, you know, obviously, I'm going to believe them. I won't be getting another set of Champions ever again. Forget it. And if their product really is that bad, man, I don't know how they're even still in business, to be honest. I mean, I don't know. But anyway, I just wanted to get this, you know, the rest of this, you know, kind of, you know, on here before I closed out this video, you know, so just so the video will be kind of complete about what and all's been going on the past few days and stuff, you know, with it running rough and all that stuff. So anyway, it would idle fine, and once I got the car up to speed, it would level off. But it was like during the acceleration, and especially during gear change, you know, like at gear change, it would really start spitting. So I want to thank you, ladies and gentlemen and whatnot, for tuning in, and sure appreciate it. All the new subscribers that I've gotten, I want to thank those guys and gals, or whatever. And yeah, hope y'all have a spectacular day or night, whichever one it is for you. Peace out.